Deep within India's spiritual heart, there's a group called the Aghori, who are often misunderstood and shrouded in mystery. They are known for their unusual practices, both respected and feared, and their way of life challenges conventional norms. The name Aghori means those without fear or disgust, reflecting their fearless approach to life and death. They're a group of Hindu monks who challenge what society thinks and embrace things that are extreme, often going beyond the boundaries of what is considered normal. Their path isn't easy. It involves facing death, breaking taboos, and accepting everything about life, no matter how difficult or unconventional. In this exploration, we'll uncover the mysteries of the Aghori, delving into their rituals and the deeper meanings behind them. We'll learn about their history, beliefs, and practices, and understand their unique place in Hinduism, which is often misunderstood by outsiders. You can easily spot an Aghori by their distinct look and unusual practices, which set them apart from other spiritual practitioners. They often cover themselves in ashes from funeral pyres and wear bones, symbols of their deep connection to the cycle of life and death. They live in cremation grounds and perform rituals that many would find disturbing, yet these practices hold profound spiritual significance for them. But beneath these seemingly shocking practices lies a deep philosophy, one that seeks to transcend the ordinary and touch the divine. It's all about worshipping the Hindu god Shiva and seeking spiritual freedom, a journey that requires immense dedication and courage. The Aghori don't run away from life. They accept it fully, embracing every aspect of existence without hesitation. They believe in facing the tough realities of life and death directly, without fear or avoidance. They see the divine in everything, even things that society considers impure or taboo, finding spiritual meaning in the most unexpected places. Their practices, though shocking to some, come from a strong belief that the world is an illusion and that everything is ultimately connected through Shiva, the destroyer and transformer. By understanding the Aghori, we get a special look into the diverse world of Hinduism and the many ways to find spiritual enlightenment, each path unique and profound. Their story shows the power of faith, the complexities of what people believe, and the never-ending search for freedom from the cycle of birth and death, a journey that continues to inspire and intrigue. The Aghori's roots can be traced back to the Kapalika tradition, an ancient group of Shiva worshippers that appeared between the 4th and 8th centuries CE. This period was marked by a rich tapestry of religious and cultural evolution, setting the stage for the emergence of various sects and practices. This was a time of big social and religious changes in India, where new ideas and philosophies were constantly emerging and influencing the spiritual landscape. The Kapalikas, like the Aghori, were known for their unusual practices, like rituals using skulls and cremation grounds. These practices were seen as a way to transcend the ordinary and connect with the divine. They believed in confronting social taboos and accepting all of existence, even the dark parts. This philosophy was rooted in the idea that true enlightenment comes from embracing the totality of life. The Aghori tradition as we know it today is believed to have been shaped by Kina Ram, also known as Baba Kina Ram, a revered figure said to have lived for 150 years. His life and teachings left an indelible mark on the Aghori path. Born in 1658 in Ramgarh, Uttar Pradesh, Kina Ram showed a spiritual inclination from a young age, giving up worldly possessions and living a simple life. His journey of renunciation and spiritual quest inspired many. He is considered an incarnation of Shiva and is credited with shaping the Aghori philosophy and practices that continue today. His influence is still felt in the teachings and rituals of modern Aghoris. Kina Ram's teachings stressed the importance of seeing beyond differences and recognizing the divine spark within everyone, regardless of their social status or perceived purity. This inclusive approach was revolutionary for its time. He encouraged radical acceptance, urging his followers to face their fears and embrace all of existence. This radical approach to spirituality was both challenging and transformative. His teachings formed the foundation of the Aghori tradition, inspiring generations of ascetics to follow his unconventional path. The Aghori way of life continues to intrigue and inspire those seeking deeper spiritual truths. The Aghori, while connected to the Kapalika tradition, developed their own distinct identity over time. They evolved unique practices that set them apart from other sects. They carried on the Kapalika's emphasis on confronting taboos and embracing extremes, but added a stronger focus on worshipping Shiva and seeking liberation through oneness with the divine. This intense devotion continues to define the Agori path today. At the core of the Agori tradition is a deep and often misunderstood philosophy, one that challenges conventional beliefs and practices. It's all about worshipping Shiva and striving for moksha, which is liberation from the cycle of birth and death, a goal that transcends the material world. The Agori believe that everything is connected and comes from a single, ultimate reality, which they call Shiva, the source of all existence. They see the world as an illusion, a trick, where differences between good and bad, pure and impure, don't really matter. To them, these distinctions are mere distractions from the truth. To the Agori, Shiva isn't just a god. He represents the ultimate reality, the essence of everything that exists. He embodies both the forces of creation and destruction in the universe, a duality that the Agori seek to transcend. They see Shiva in everything, from the cremation grounds where they meditate to the human skulls they use in rituals, symbols of life's impermanence. They believe that by accepting everything about existence, even the darkest and scariest parts, they can break free from the illusion of duality and become one with Shiva, achieving a state of ultimate unity. The Agori path to liberation involves confronting and overcoming the 8 major things that keep people trapped in the cycle of birth and death, a journey that requires immense courage and dedication. These bonds, called the Ashtapasha, include things like seeking pleasure, which can be a major distraction from spiritual growth, anger, greed, obsession, which cloud the mind and prevent true understanding, fear, hatred, pride, and discrimination, all of which create barriers to realizing one's true nature. By freeing themselves from these attachments, the Agori believe they can reach a state of pure awareness and realize their true nature as Shiva, experiencing the ultimate reality. The Agori philosophy, though it might seem radical, is rooted in the core ideas of Advaita Vedanta, a non-dualistic school of Hindu philosophy that emphasizes the oneness of all existence. Advaita Vedanta teaches that the ultimate reality is Brahman, the unchanging eternal consciousness that's present in everything, beyond all forms and distinctions. The Agori, in their own unique way, seek to experience this ultimate reality through their unconventional practices and unwavering devotion to Shiva, embracing the path of dissolution and unity. The Agori's journey is full of deep spiritual guidance and unwavering devotion. Every step they take is illuminated by the teachings of their gurus, who act as wise guides. These respected mentors help the Agori navigate the complex and sometimes challenging path of their spiritual practice. Through rituals, meditations, and deep self-reflection, the Agori find their way, always seeking a stronger connection with the divine. It's a path that requires courage, resilience, and an open heart, qualities that are nurtured under the watchful eyes of their mentors. In this way, the Agori are not just followers of a tradition, but active participants in an ever-evolving spiritual journey. The Agori, once on the outskirts of Indian society, have slowly become more known. Their practices, often misunderstood, are now viewed with a mix of curiosity and respect. As more people learn about their way of life, the Agori continue to challenge our ideas of spirituality and devotion. Misunderstandings and stereotypes have followed the Agori for a long time. Many see them as just outcasts or people who practice dark rituals. However, their philosophy is deeply rooted in the pursuit of spiritual liberation. By confronting taboos, they aim to transcend the limitations of the physical world and achieve a higher state of consciousness. The Agori offer a unique perspective on life, death, and liberation. They believe that by embracing what others fear, they can free themselves from the cycle of birth and rebirth. Their practices, though extreme, are a testament to their commitment to overcoming the dualities of existence and attaining ultimate freedom. The legacy of the Agori lives on through their unwavering devotion and distinctive practices. Their influence can be seen in the way they challenge societal norms and inspire others to question their own beliefs. As custodians of an ancient tradition, the Agori continue to leave a lasting mark on the spiritual landscape of India.